Namaskar. Welcome to 2MG or 2-Minute Agile Capsule. Today we are going to talk about 6 meeting roles. How we conduct meeting tells a lot about organization culture. Whether meetings are one-dimensional, whether it's super interactive, whether it's very discussion based, or it's more solution or action oriented. Everything tells a lot about team behavior. Meeting dynamics often depends on facilitator. If facilitator is good, meeting goes very well. But if facilitator is not at its best on a specific day, then the whole meeting dynamics or even the outcome of meeting goes on toss. In new way of working, collective ownership is an essential concept, and that applies to meetings as well. The responsibility of good meeting is not just on facilitator, but on every participant. But how to bring this nice concept to reality? For that, there is a very nice technique known as 6 meeting roles. I will tell you about how to apply it, but before that, let's first look at these 6 roles. First role is very obvious, it's facilitator. Aim of 6 meeting role is not to replace facilitator, but rather further support facilitator in conducting a good meeting. I will not talk much about facilitator role because everyone know about it. Second role is timekeeper. If your meeting have multiple topics to discuss or if you have an agenda, then this role is very, very important. That person ensures that we are spending the allocated time for each topic, because there is often we spend too much time discussing first or second topic or 2 topics, and at the end we have no time to discuss other important topics. This role ensures that we have or we are respecting each topics that we are supposed to discuss in meeting. Third role is known as focus maker. People are emotional, and our emotion often divert us from main topic and we start discussing something else that's of importance but not necessarily related to topic. So focus maker raises his hand and says, guys, this is important, but probably we are discussing something else. Let's come back to the original topic. So that's focus maker. Fourth role is action tracker. Earlier it was known as scriber, but I prefer to say action tracker. With so many nice tools and techniques we have, probably we don't need to create minutes of meeting or take a minute summary or meeting summary. But what we definitely need is a summary of all the actions that has been decided in the meeting. Action tracker, either at the end of meeting, explain or restate what our action has been decided, or may send a summary after the meeting, but only about the actions and not the minutes of meeting. Fifth role is agitator. Yes, you need agitator also in a meeting room. Agitator bring the points which is really important, but probably no one is comfortable saying so. Especially in absence of psychological safety, people worried about bringing uncomfortable topic on table. This role give enough psychological safety, because that person will say, since I am agitator, I am bringing this point, and bringing those points make meeting much more effective and efficient. I would definitely recommend to always have an agitator in your meeting room. final role is observer. Continuous improvement or inspect and adapt is an important aspect. How we are conducting our meeting, what can we do better next time? This is always goes in mind of observer. Depends upon length of meeting. If meeting is small, observer at the end express his observation. If meeting is too long, observer may say it more than one time. In between meeting, observer can say, this is how we are conducting meeting now, and probably this is what we can try. These are the 6 meeting roles. Now, I am going to tell you some tips how to apply it. What we do in our team, we always start our meeting, of course the meeting which have more than 6 people, we always start our meeting with a slide with these 6 roles mentioned there and one question, who is going to play what role today? All these roles are volunteer in nature. Most of the time you have your facilitator pre-decided, that's fine. But for other roles, it must be volunteer and preferably different people playing different role in different meeting. In our team, we also have a poster, a physical form of same 6 roles that we use in face-to-face meeting. So you start with this question, who is going to play which role? And if someone says, hey, today I am going to play timekeeper, normally that person write it, timekeeper, on a post-it and put it. I am timekeeper today. And this is how you allocate those 6 roles. The original concept comes from meeting spicers, but if you search on internet, there are multiple such things. 4 meeting roles, 8 meeting roles, 6 meeting roles. I would recommend you for different meetings, you not necessarily all 6 roles, but you definitely need more than one role. Start with it, as per your context, use it, and you will definitely get benefit of it. Thank you.